So actually, the reason why you see that there's a lot of hunger in Nigeria and there's a lot of starvation, everybody's are all complaining that food in the market are very, very expensive, are very, very in a high rate, and people can no longer buy food in the market. The major reason is that majority of Nigerians who are supposed to be farming are no longer farming, because back then in the year 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, we as Nigerians, we were farming very, very well. So as at that time, it's either we farm subsistently just for you and your family, or maybe we farm commercially, you and your family, then you also take some to the market. So that time, if you take some farm produce to the market, it's not as cost as it is right now, because why? There will not be a lot of people who are going to patronize it, because almost everybody, right, as at that time, always have their farms, have their little gardens at the backyard, even if they don't farm big farm. So but right now, the reason why you see the food scarcity is so much, and the food right now is very, very expensive, is because majority of us no longer farm. Everybody are now turning into ogas and madam. If you come out to farm a little garden at their backyard, is so difficult for them. So that's the reason why you see there's a lot of food prices going up in the market, because why? If there are little people who are farming and they take their produce to the market and they discover that a lot of people are wanting to buy the produce so well, so they will be forced, or they will even make a meeting to themselves to kind of like increase the price, since there's a very high demand for their produce. But when there's almost everybody has little or two gardens in his backyard, or maybe a lot of people are farming, subsistence farming, or maybe commercial farming, and a lot of people are taking farm produce to the market, you will see that once you go to the market to sell your produce and you discover that a lot of people are no longer buying, that's almost everybody have little farm at the backyard. So they who are bringing this produce to the market will be forced to drop the price down. So the major reason why you see there's a food scarcity, hunger everywhere in Nigeria, I know that number one is petrol price, inflation and everything, but major reason is because most of we Nigerians are refusing to go to the bush and farm, just like the way our dad and our mom did. Because our dad and our mom did it as a source of income too. And right now, we can also do it as also a source of income too. But right now, the so-called oil economy and the so-called social media economy and the so-called, the Western civilization has taken over Africa and taken over Nigeria, that have successfully convinced our people not to be farming anymore, rather than to just go and do your work and go and buy food at the market, not knowing that as you are buying from the market, the price is going to keep skyrocketing every day. So that is just the fact. We Nigerians, we Africans, we have to at least go back to farming, or even if we can't go to or even if we can't go back to large scale farming, subsistence farming, or commercial farming, in our backyard we can take up a little garden up there and farm something, at least to assist your family, or maybe to assist the economy too. That's the solution. Please, if you really want Africa to be subsistent, and if you want Africa to be free from this mentality of not being able to farm for themselves or produce their own food for themselves, if you want Africa to be free from that Western mentality of Africans not being able to provide and produce food for themselves, please don't forget to subscribe or follow me for more, and always make sure to share the video so that you can always be getting a lot of videos from me all the time. Please subscribe or follow me for more. So Africa must be free, we must be free. Whether the Western countries who are colonizing Africa like it or not, Africa must be free. Subscribe or follow me for more.